Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Chronic Wellness. I'm your host, Don Antonio Corianti. I want to welcome you here to this live stream. We're just going to wait a couple minutes, sit here. The comment section is open, so feel free to drop in any comments. We're just going to wait for some people to drop in. If you're just getting in here, drop a comment. Let us know that you're watching. And if you want, let us know where you're watching from. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a stream. What we're going to do is some spiritual work surrounding the winter solstice. So when it comes to the winter solstice, it's the longest dark day of the year. And this is a perfect time energetically to kind of strip away and let go the darkness within or the heaviness within, and then begin to call to us and honor the up and coming sun. There's some different ways in which one can do this. There's no wrong way, of course. I'm just going to show kind of a specific kind of to me way in which I like to kind of do these things on a spiritual level. What we'll do is we'll begin first by opening sacred space. So anybody that's done any work with me, you know that's primarily where I start and begin any of the spiritual work is by creating a container, creating a space in which to do the work with spirit, creating a bubble of energy in which to work with. And the thing is even though we're not necessarily in the same room, we're part of the same living energy field or the quantum field. And just through our intention, what happens is all of our energy fields come together and essentially create what I may call a sacred hoop or a living web of energy. It all connects together. And the thing is when one or more of us come together and work in this way, that creates more energy, more light, more attraction for us to bring more God, or another way I might say it is creative energy or living essence into the space with us. So this is very beautiful work. It's stuff I like to do. I've been kind of missing for a while. If anybody doesn't know, what happened is I've had life-saving open heart surgery on November 2nd. And so now I'm entering my 7th week of recovery and I'm getting stronger. I'm feeling pretty good. And what I want to do is I want to start showing up more and making more connections with the spiritual community, because most of you probably have noticed by now that there's a lot of ascension symptoms upon us. We're rising in frequency. So along with that is going to come some symptoms. Like in my case, my aorta exploded. It doesn't mean that your aorta has to explode, but more than likely you're going to face some sort of challenge. And that challenge is on purpose. It's just helping you to rid yourself of energy that you no longer need. And when we work in a group like this, that multiplies that energy and helps us all to kind of move that heavy energy, get rid of and make room for new energy to come in. Another way I call it is like rotation, energetic rotation. You're releasing what no longer serves you and bringing in what does. The floor is open before we begin. If anybody has any comments or questions, I'm just going to jump in here real quick. And Brianna's here says, hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit sleepy. This is normally a nappy time for me. I have 2 nappy times recently during the day, during my recovery. One's usually about like 1:30-ish, which I didn't get that one either today. It's kind of a busy day. And but other than that, I'm doing really well. I just need a nap. That's coming, and this should be perfect. Doing this work will have me sleeping like a baby tonight. I've been sleeping very well. I'm still in lots of pain, and the recovery has a long way to go, which also kind of brings me to, if anyone can make any donations to help me and Mary financially, I ask that you do so if you can help us, and if you can't, that's great. Anyways, what you can do is send loving energy, your energy or your intention for us to get the help that we need, because it's very hard. I still can't work. I'm pretty a little bit disabled with the nerve issues in my right hand. And, the doctors just say, it's time. It's just going to take time. And, I know I can help that along with my shamanic work, and I have, because my doctors are blown away at how well recovered I am already, how far I've made it already in just 6 weeks. So I'm going to keep going. And that's not just me, that's you too. All of you, my beautiful global soul family, all of you have been so loving to me and helpful to me. And I just want to share that love with you here in a beautiful live stream. Kelly Roach, hi, my brother. Hi, sister. Good to see you. Hi, Tony. It's great to see you live. And I enjoyed talking earlier today. Same, sister. So nice to see your face and light. Thank you so much. Nathaniel, brother, you looking good. Big and bright. Grateful for you. You're amazing, brother. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, you know. I mean, for having less than 1% chance of survival, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing for me to be here. And I'm just super grateful. I'm grateful that, you know, I'm here still to do the work, to do the things I want to do. And that's something that's really shown up strong into my reality is about the work. It's about the spiritual work. It's about the spiritual teaching. It's about the healing. Those are the things that are really, really important to me and the things I'm going to continue to focus on as I continue to become a better person, a better priest, a better friend, a better husband, a better father. I'm consistently working. I just want to become a better human being. I just want to become a better form than I was yesterday. And Brianna says, hi, everyone. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to get started if everybody's ready. Well, what we're going to do first is we're going to open sacred space. We're going to open up our space, and then we're going to do just a little soft grounding meditation, get ourselves connected to the earth. So how I usually begin is first I just take a few big breaths. I like to take my left hand and I'll put it on my navel, and I take my right hand and I put it over my heart. And I take a moment and I just tap in. I tap into my left hand on my belly. And I tap into my right hand on my heart. And I begin to take some soft, slow breaths. And I breathe first into my belly and then my chest. And out with a soft sigh. Feel your belly, chest, soft sigh. Like a wave, belly, chest. Soft breathing. Just a few more. 2 more. 1 more. Relax. And now what you're doing is you're setting your intention to connect the energy, and I kind of move my hand, I rub my belly softly, and I'm waking up the energy center of my belly. Your gut has neurons and neurites, just like your head brain does. And I wake those up, and I'm waking up the intelligence of my gut, my intuitive sense, my mystical sense. My spiritual feeling comes in through the gut. And I'm just waking that up. And then what I do is I just hold that still, and then I begin to rub my chest in a circle. And then what I'm doing is I'm waking up the intelligence of my heart center, my feeling, my munai, my love and will. I wake that up. I'm waking up the neurons and neurites of my chest brain, my heart brain. And then I stop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the energy up from my belly, up into my heart, and up into my head. And I'm going to picture my pineal gland, my third eye, the center of my head. And what I'm doing is I'm setting my intention to connect my gut, my heart, and my head, the 3 brains of the body. And just taking a moment just to be here, using your intention to create this connection. It happens all on its own. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to worry. You're just setting your intention. I intend to connect my gut to my heart and then to my brain. I'm now in a unified field of energy. Take in a nice deep breath. Fill up your belly, your chest, and your head. Hold into your head and release slow. Next, you're going to put your hands together in prayer position in front of your heart. And then what I do is I take all of that energy from my head and my gut and my heart, and I project it out into my hands, imagining I can take these 2 forms of energy, bring them together into the center of my heart, and then push them out into my hands, filling my hands with light, electromagnetic energy, intelligence. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, and I'm going to take that energy from my hands and bring it up over my head. Turn my hands out, and as I exhale, expand it into my aura. Open your energetic field. Create that container. Let your hands come back around, back into prayer position at your waist. Turn them up, bring them to your chest. Take a moment. Use your mind's eye and your disciplined imagination and allow yourself to create those lines of energy, those fine lines and threads of light connecting into your hands. And we're going to take in that deep breath and bring the energy overhead. Nice and tall, and open the bubble. Open your field. And we're going to do it once more. I like to do this 3 times. And on the 3rd time, I really take my time and I really focus. As I feel very focused, and all the energy's into my hands, connected through my heart, my head, and my gut, I take in that deep breath. Turn my hands out, spread the fingers wide, nice and slow. Let the energy run through your fingers like fine hairs. Great. Bring your hands now. You can hold them up or you can let them rest in your lap, but you want your palms to be open. With the palms open kind of stance, you're allowing yourself to be open to receive. We've now all opened our energetic field, expanded our bubble, and what we've done is we've created an envelope in which for our spiritual guidance to do the work. And the thing is there's no particular belief system that this connects to. It's about you. Your belief system is yours, okay? And one of the greatest things about being a human is each one of us has a unique belief system. No one of us has the exact same belief of what is God or creator or the essence of the universe. That's your own mental picture. And what I want you to do is I want you to tap into that personal picture. What to you is the highest power? The highest power of creation. And whatever that is to you, you're inviting that energy here to your bubble, into your heart, into your mind, into your gut. You're letting the energy or the light of it begin to saturate you, coming down, around, and through you. Allow it to expand beautifully. This is where it's good to use your mind's eye and your disciplined imagination. Allow your mind to do what it wants to do and just imagine what it would be like for the highest power or God or the universal source light energy to be here with you, to be here with us. Each one of us bringing that tuned frequency here. And invite that here. I invite here the great light that is, the one living energy that is creation of all. With an open heart, an open mind, and an open soul, I am open and ready to receive. Take a moment now and just say some sweet words, particularly under your breath, nice and soft. And what this is a little prayer. Great Father, great Mother of creation, I call you here to us, to this congregated group of beautiful souls. May you bring all forms of divine wisdom and light and knowledge and healing here to us. Help us as we continue along this journey and move through our ascension symptoms and move into higher frequencies of consciousness and knowing. To you we pray. Aho. Amen. Hiya. Just allow yourself to be still for a moment. And what we're going to do is I just want you to close your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to begin to ground ourselves, a little grounding meditation. I want you to begin right now as visualizing yourself as a tree. And as this tree, everything from your navel down begins to turn into roots. And you're rooting through wherever you're sitting or wherever you are, through the floor, through the layers of earth, deeper and deeper, connecting to the planet at a very deep level. At this level, you're connected to the divine intelligence of the planet, the mycelium, the microbes, all forms of life and intelligence of this beautiful planet, or Pachamama. I want you now to allow the upper part of your body, from your chest up, begins to reach into the heavens like the branches of a mighty tree, connecting into the upper world, connecting into the heavens, connecting into the sky. And right now, we just want to honor the balance between the light and the dark. Both are necessary for our existence. This is also a beautiful connection between the earth and the sky. And at the same time, it's our honoring of the solstice, of the longest day of dark, which will begin to give way, heading towards the longest day of light. I want you to take in a nice deep breath, big and full. Hold it and blow it away. Purse lips, blow it away. Empty your tummy. And you're going to breathe in. Fill up your belly, your chest, your head. Hold it. Blow it away. And once more. Big, strong breath. And blow it away. Relax. As you relax, I want you to begin to set an intention. I invite everyone to set an intention for this solstice. What are you ready to release with the longest night? With this longest night, what are you ready to let go of? What thoughts, feelings, old patterns? What old versions, the maybes, the what ifs, the fear, the pain, the grief? Allow yourself to tap into that. Don't be afraid. We're here together, and Spirit is here with us. The Creator is here with us. And if it becomes really difficult and painful, ask for the group and ask for the Creator to bring you loving comfort. It's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to scream. However you feel is okay. Tap into the feelings of loss. Tap into the fear that's been holding you back. And together, let us intend to begin to give that heavy energy to the earth. By giving this heavy energy to the earth, we actually bring beautiful nutrition to the soil of the planet. We bring a beautiful treat to Pachamama, the earth goddess, Mama Aipa, Mama Gaia. And in this moment, you can choose. It's just a choice. I lovingly release that which is no longer in alignment with who I want to be. I lovingly release that which is not in alignment with who I wish to be. One more time, I lovingly release that which is not in alignment with who I wish to be. Take a few moments to allow yourself just to sit here and allow gravity to do its thing. Now that you've stirred up your hucha, your heavy emotion, just allow the earth to do its thing. Allow the root system to take down what no longer is aligned with you. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath and take in a slow, deep breath, filling up your entire body. Hold. Release slow. Feel it move through you. Feel that heaviness leave you. Big breath. Holding. And as you exhale, let it fall. Very good. Lots of tingle and vibration. Big breath. Hold. And release slow. I now want you to then set an intention for what you'd like to call to you as the light returns. We're now at the solstice, the longest night. We can now also set the intention to begin to fill ourselves with light, with intentions of what you wish to come. Take a minute and picture yourself as your most successful, abundant, happy, healthy, free. Whatever feelings or thoughts that feel great to you, bring those to you. It's more about the vibration of things than anything else. What does it feel like to be your greatest self? For this year, for this rising sun, what will this feel like to grow into your greatest, most wonderful, most conscious, and alive self? Let's begin to breathe that in. That's light. Breathe in light. Breathe in light. Filling my body with light. Picture the sun coming into your body. Beautiful rays of golden light. Filling you and overspilling. Loosening up any other heavy energy that has been resistant to go. Letting go of the last of your fear and resistance. Moving into acceptance of what is. Knowing your best days are still yet to come. No matter what's happened, you're still here for a reason. And you're powerful and you're resilient. And you're love. Feel it within you. Let that breath expand. 5 more. 4. 3. 2. 1. Big breath and hold. Hold your breath. Softly squeeze into every nook and cranny of your body all of this sunshine, all of this new light. Squeeze your root, squeeze your gut, your heart, your central column. Squeeze your arms and legs, your ears, your eyes, every hair on your body. Push it out into your bubble. Nice and tight now. 3, 2, 1, and let go. Relax. Be in this moment. Be with the feelings of your body, the ringing in your ears, the awareness of your spiritual guidance that is around you. Invite to you your ancestors, all who have come before you. And as you do this work, you're helping them to move all of your ancestral data, all of your trauma of your ancestors. And as you help move this energy, this helps you to regain and recapture the ancestral blessings and gifts and energies and powers of all who have come before you. They cheer us on. We are the ones they sang songs about and prayed for. I am so grateful. Take a moment now and shift your energy into gratitude. If you're not sure how to do that, what you do is you picture in your mind 1 to 3 things that you're most grateful for. Perhaps your children, your partner, your home, your job. It doesn't matter what the concept is. It's the matter of the feeling. Because you're going to take the concept and then you're going to take an elevator from your head down into your heart and into your belly. And I want you to pay attention. What does gratitude feel like? How does it live within your body? Let it bring a smile to your face. The softness, the tickle, maybe the tears. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're now vibrating and full of gratitude, ready for whatever comes next. Let's take in a nice deep breath. Releasing slow. You're beginning to come back to center. I'm going to count down from 5, and when I get to 1, you're to come back into a waking state, feeling refreshed, light, alive, ready. 5, 4, 3, beginning to awaken. 2, and 1. Coming back into the present moment. Wow, that was wonderful. Just take a moment, allow yourself to relax and kind of reflect on the moment. If your eyes have been closed, just open your eyes. Just look around the room and notice the softness and how it's changed and how you've changed. Quantum shifting is upon us, my brothers and sisters, and this is how we do it. The solstice is a gateway. It's a threshold, an opportunity to reflect on the past cycle and prepare for the new, just as we did. All of us had a past cycle. All of us up until this day, until this moment, have been living in a repeating cycle. All of us have been making changes, but there's also parts of the cycle that have been stagnant and repeating. It's within this. This is a gift. This is a beautiful gift for us to be able to come together and share our energy in this space and be able to prepare for a new life and a new reality. I can share some of my personal insights and recent experience of transformation and recovery. I'm still recovering from, I would say, the most challenging event of my life. I don't think anyone, especially at 47 years old, a generally healthy person or a very healthy person on every other level would expect for their aorta to fail. I do believe that it is related to a birth defect with my aorta that helped to make it tortuous, meaning out of shape. I have some other kinds of potential birth defects with my vascular system that, have kind of come into light as I begin to work with cardiac teams and things like that. But that's good because by finding that out, I can begin to make some changes that can help me to improve my health, my mind, and my longevity. What I can tell you is no matter what shows up, it's acceptance is the key. It's accepting that God or the universe or the cosmos or the logos, the design of what is without flaw, regardless of our judgments. Now, I'm not saying that's an easy thing to become acceptant of. It takes practice. You have to practice. You have to take time every day to sit still and be in your mind and be in your heart and be in your gut and allow yourself to move into acceptance. I accept each moment as if I've chosen it. I accept what is without resistance. These affirmations can bring you vast freedom. This does not mean that you won't sometimes forget. We're human and in a human form, and we're meant to have heaviness. We're meant to generate hucha. We're meant to experience all forms of feeling. Not everything is meant to be easy, pleasurable, or love and light. Some of it's going to be heavy, I promise. But having the ability to move into acceptance for what is the greatest tool one can cultivate. I'm going to open the floor now before we move in. We're going to do a little more breath work, and then I'm going to do a solstice blessing ritual before we get on. But right now, what I want to do is I just want to have a little community connection, and I would like for anyone that would like to share or has anything they'd like to say, I would love to hear from you. Or maybe you're having a really hard time and you need some personal healing. If you need some one-on-one healing, I'm here to facilitate that and help you, and so is everyone else that's here. So feel free, come on forward. Ray Miller, glad to see you're doing good, Cuzzo. Happy holidays to you. Blessings and prayers. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate that. That was so wonderful and relaxing. I started off very energized and wired, and now I feel as if I could go to sleep, but still feel so alive. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Feeling a lot tingly at my feet for the first time during grounding meditation. Good. That's really good. Faith. Hi, Faith. That was so beautiful. You are a gift. Oh. What a beautiful thing to say. Thank you. So grateful for this community, many frequencies in that meditation. Yeah, we're getting all stronger. All of us are becoming more awakened and enlightened. I had a bit of a headache as soon as we began. The hoocha came forward in my right temple. It's gone now, and I feel even better than before. Well, that's funny. I had a little headache, too, before we started. I just cried my eyes out. Now relief. Sending you so much love. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, too. It's together that we create miracles. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm sure maybe you've noticed I'm very emotional. Since this challenge has arisen in my life, it's really opened me up. It's really cracked me open intuitively and empathically. And I already felt everything, and now I really feel everything. So even just when people are really kind to me, it can bring tears to my eyes. So I thank you all so much. I love you all so much. I'm grateful to be here. I love this community. I think it's fantastic. And I know I kind of popped on like kind of late and not with a lot of notice. So I know we're missing some people. But the thing is what I'm saying is I'm starting to feel better, and what I want to do is create more community events where we can get together in Zoom meetings and actually see each other and talk to each other and be with each other. I just figured a live would be a good thing to just kind of come on and do. And plus, Mary made a really cool intro video for me. Who wants to see that? I'll turn that on if anybody didn't see the intro video. The little intro is so cool. I love the music so much. I was allowed to play it. The gold is now filling the cracks. I love that. That's great. We have lots of golden light here. That's even what my name means. People have asked me, because my name, before I changed it to Antonio Corianti, I showed up as Anthony Golden Sunshine, like an Americanized version. My spirit guides are what's named me, Antonio Corianti, which it's kind of more extended. It's Don Antonio Corianti Conchai, which means Anthony of the Golden Light. That's what that means. I have a very golden light and aura that I bring into this space, and all of us do. All of us have a certain form of energy that we can bring together. It's very beautiful. I love being here. Tammy, how are you? Glad you're healing and getting stronger. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, my old friend. I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad we're all here together. Yeah, I'm definitely getting stronger every day. It's just not like most other surgeries or whatever, where a few weeks, like I've had other surgeries and things, and a few weeks pass by and you feel pretty good. Like the last major surgery I had is I had my gallbladder removed in my appendix. I had my appendix removed in 2017 is the last surgery I had. And by this stage, like going into 7 weeks, I was feeling pretty good. It was months though before they allowed me to like lift anything heavy. It's going to be months and months before I can do anything like that. Maybe even a year. It's hard to say because there's no metrics to measure for someone like me. The guidelines and things they have set are generally for people who are about 20 years older than me. The thing that happened to me is kind of more common for people in their 60s, mid to late 60s, not mid to late 40s. Most people that undergo open heart surgery aren't strong or healthy or capable as I am. So it's hard to say. I could recover a lot faster, but what I will say is it is taking a long time, and I'm okay with that. I'm really working, and that's what Spirit's teaching me, is just how to relax and go with the flow of things, not to worry. It's really easy to worry, especially about finances and things, because I'm used to being able to work and get things done and, do a lot of different things. I went from a strong, strapping man to I can't even cut my own fingernails with my right hand. I can't open packages and things because of what's going on with my right hand. So to say it's a big shift and a change would be a big understatement. But at the same time, I'm learning so much, like, it's not bad. Sometimes it's bad. Most of the time, more recently, I've had a lot better grip on things. But I also know that it's not supposed to feel good all the time, and that's okay. Faith says, I saw colorful lights almost like bullets in the cosmos flying to me from all directions. My light shining like a star. That's beautiful. So very beautiful. Kelly wanted to say I love you. I need to tell people that more often. Thank you for being a great light in my life, in this world. Takes one to know one, honey. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. 1 second at a time. Yeah, that's pretty much true. I mean, the way, like I explained it, is it's always now. There's only now. We spend a lot of time in the past wishing it should be some other way, or suffering something that no longer exists. Or we spend a lot of time in a fabricated future that doesn't actually exist, worrying about or trying to control outcomes. When the truth is, all that exists is now, the present moment. So that's definitely a lesson for all human beings that are on the planet right now, and going through spiritual awakening and ascension, is learning how to live in the present moment, how to accept the now. Because when you really look at things, in the now is where anything's happening. And most of the time, in the now, everything's actually okay. This doesn't mean we're not meant to plan and all those things, but not in an obsessive, try to control sort of way. The way we've trained our minds and society has trained us through movies and TV and our education system. And, it's been generations of people that have been mentally enslaved. But we're here to change that. Angela says, during this meditation, I saw my heart and gut connection. I saw my heart lit up with blue light, and it felt healing. That's wonderful. It's something I try to do every day, okay? The last couple weeks, I've kind of fallen off my practice a little bit, which is pretty weird for me, because for the last 5 years, it's been a daily, without fail thing. But I was just so heavy and so tired. And, this experience has also given me more respect, more understanding for people that live with like severe forms of chronic pain, because the pain can wear you out. And if you don't have tools, if you don't have the spiritual tools in which to clear your energy and open up some things, there's no getting out of there. And that's hell. My friends, I tell you, that is hell. But we do have the ability to kind of do what we did here today, and that's step into your practice, ground yourself, begin to release what's heavy, and then call to you, bring to you the light of the upper world, or God, or the Creator. There's no wrong way. And that's why I always try to tell people, there's no wrong way. I know that religion, and for most of us here, it's been the Christian religion, has been grafted upon us, mostly by fundamentalists and literalists, people that don't actually understand the scripture at a mystical level. It's meant to be understood at a more intuitive, mystical level. So there's a lot kind of missing in the teaching. And what it tries to do is it tries to do it just like our education system is. We all get stuffed into a room and forced to learn the same shit when we all think the same. So how's that good? Some people are going to do really well because it's designed for a mind there like theirs. Other people are going to question their intelligence for the rest of their life. I meet these people all the time. They come to me. We find out the root of things, and we find out that this person thought they were dumb the whole time because they didn't have the same grades as their peers or other people that were around them. They didn't understand or have the same plug-in into school as all the other kids or some of the other kids. And this is because they just have a different type of intelligence. There's more than one type of intelligence. And the thing is all levels of intelligence need to be nurtured and fed. So this kind of goes the same way with, religion or spirituality. The thing is I'll never tell you there's some wrong way. There's no wrong way. What I will tell you is if your religion brings you to judge, separate yourself, or hurt other people, you need to work on your belief system because that's going to lead you into oblivion. The cool part is, as human beings, we have malleable belief systems. Whatever I believe today may not what I believe tomorrow. And that's the cool part. No one can force you to. They might try to shame you. They might try to do this or that. But in the long run, it's up to you what you choose to believe. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And that's like really just brought like a whole new level of faith to me, is the understanding of the beauty. And I just am so excited to continue on my journey in my work and explore and work with more people. I've already worked with thousands of people all over the world, sat with them, talked with them, learned about their belief system. And now I can do it from an even wider scope. I want to hear about your belief system. I want you to sit in a session with me. And that's another thing I want to tell everyone right here, all of you watching. If anybody needs a session, if you need to sit with me, it's not about money, okay? I'll help you no matter what. That's Aini. I'm willing to give because I know that God will always return, or the universe. I am comfortable using the word. I'm not meaning that in any sort of religious context. What I mean it as the living energy of all things. It's a nice little 3-letter word that means to me the living energy of all things. I'm very comfortable in my definition and not anyone else's definition of what that is. You're allowed to have your definition of whatever that is for you, and that's totally okay. But if anybody wants to sit with me, do some spiritual work, anything like that, just reach out to me. It's discreet. It's just you and me. We'll sit in the Zoom and we'll have a good time and talk. Okay? I want to leave that open for anyone. It's open for everybody. Tachi, my brother, how have you been? You even done to me in certain sessions, even just to name Anthony. Can't imagine what things would be like for me if you weren't here in your skin sack. A Nike. That means thank you if anyone doesn't know. Thank you. Nike Kuyaiki, thank you. I love you. Wilkanuna Wakichai, Sacred Soul Brother, thank you. Thank you, Tachi. Ooh, Sacred Beholder, how are you, my brother? My mom is dealing with severe anemia and her hemoglobin levels are extremely low. She just had a blood transfusion. Any advice on practices to cleanse the blood? Breath, obviously, but for anemia. Well, that's the first step, is if you're not breathing properly, you're going to have some issues. Anemia is related to the inability for your body to create new red blood cells. By oxygenating your blood, by breathing, this actually can improve your red blood cell count. So what I would say is mom is holding on to a whole lot of hoocha. She's also having, and I've worked with your mother before, I'm aware that she holds on to a lot of heavy energy. So it comes down into practice, like how we were doing here today. That's a practice that everyone can take with them. And I recommend you do that once a day. And it doesn't have to take a long time. We took our time doing it. You don't have to take that much time. If you took 3-4 minutes, that's better than no minutes. I'm always going to tell you to try to get in a good 20 to 30 minutes of spiritual practice a day, minimum. And if you're really dedicated, you're going to want to do it 3 times a day, 4 times a day. Okay, that's where I would aim anyone. And if you're sick, maybe even more. Okay, the thing is, I understand when it's sick, that's when the mind is running and you're in a sympathetic dominant state, and that's hard to go into your practice, but that's when one needs it the most. Another thing you can do is you can lovingly, you have power within you, my friend. You can center yourself. You can do this exercise. Get yourself centered and alive and put your hands on her and ask for God's help. Ask for the creator or the cosmos or the logos or the living energy that is, or Viracocha. There's no wrong way. Whatever to you is that life force energy, the prana, the chi. There's so many words. It all means the same thing, because guess what? It's not about the words. It's not about the words, and it's not about what you think or expect it to be. It's about your feeling. Can you feel the creator? Can you feel the father or the mother or God or Jesus or Krishna or Buddha? Can you feel that life force energy in you? That's really what it comes down to, is our experience with the divine, not what we think or we've been told. Also, I can send some prayers and energies for her, my brother. If you need to talk about this more, you can reach out to me personally. I'm here to help you. Wow, this has been a beautiful live. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. Hey, did everybody see the opening music? I think it's so cool. I kind of just want to play it again. Okay. Let's do a little breath work. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw in new, fresh energy. We're just going to do a little more work of transferring energy. I would like to see it. I did not. Okay, so we will, right after I do a little breath with you. Pardon me, I got to blow my nose. That's a side effect I've been having due to my beta blockers, my blood pressure medications. I just have like a consistent runny nose. I have to like carry around a snot rag with me. It's not like really bad, but it's just enough. It's just enough. Okay. So what I would ask you to do is this, because this is going to kind of be part of a ritual. Anybody that has a candle handy, like I always light a candle for my spiritual work. I have a nice candle here. Okay. You don't have to. You can use the energy of my candle. And what we're doing is we're welcoming the return of the sun. Okay. So we reach out and we share a blessing with the cosmos to illuminate our paths and bring healing and clarity. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a breath exercise, a nice, easy one that I like to share. And what this is I call it in with the new energy, out with the old energy, or in with fresh energy and out with like stale energy. It's an exchange. And what I'll usually do is I'll first close my eyes and I'll bring my awareness into my body. Where do I need the most healing? In my case, I can feel it's in my chest. I can feel my incision. I can feel my sternum that's split in half and growing back together. And the hardware that now resides in my chest for my aorta and my stents and grafts and all the awesome stuff. There's about $80,000 of Tinker Toys in my chest now. It's pretty cool. And I'm really grateful for it. So we're just going to start off slow. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And what I like to do is go in with a nice sharp inhale. Hold it for a second and then blow out through pursed lips. It's like you're blowing it away. You're clearing off the eraser shavings on your paper. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, it's like a wave. You fill up your belly and your chest, but kind of quick like an airbag, and blow away the eraser dust. I breathe healing into my body, into my chest or wherever you need it. Perhaps it's your legs or your ankles, or your shoulders or your back or your spine, or your ear or your eye. Wherever you need it, breathe in. Use your intention to draw light into wherever it's needed. And just continue. Three more. 2. And 1. Blow your air out. Suck in your tummy. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Press your tongue against the roof of your mouth. And out with a loud sigh. Ah. Good. Now you're going to breathe in. Big relaxing sigh. Ah. Relax all the tension and pressure in your neck and shoulders. Big breath in. Hold it. Long, big, strong sigh. Ah. Release all the tension and pressure in your body. Everything gets loose. Big breath. Everything gets kind of tight. Let it all go. 3 more like that. Long sigh. And once more. Good. Beautiful. Notice the tingling in your body. Notice wherever you brought healing into your body, that relief and lightness. Now what we're going to do is this is something because I have a little bit of a outline I made earlier. And what I wanted to do is for us all to do something called a healing energy transmission. Okay? Dizziness. Perfect. That means that you're getting lots of oxygen into your brain, just like you want. Just relax. Let it all happen. That lightheadedness is just that reason. It's all about getting light into the body. Air is just more than this thing that happens that's invisible. It's actually light that you're taking in. So it's just what you want. A little dizzy, lightheadedness, just relax. It'll kind of clear itself up, and you'll feel that residual tingling all over your body. So like I said, the healing transmission. But before I do that, I'm going to play the intro. Check this out. Ha! Isn't that fun? I think it's so fun. Brianna says, before the live, I could not breathe out of my nose. Now I can breathe out of my nose. Winning. That's a win. All right. So what we want to do is we want to open up our space. We already have our bubbles open. And so what we want to do is we're going to do a little visualization exercise where everyone sends and receives healing light. Like we're going to weave a global web of support. So wherever you are, just close your eyes, just relax. And that's exactly what we're going to do, is you're going to begin to visualize yourself connected in all of our bubbles, all of our energetic auras, expanding and connecting together. And it's almost like a giant web or nervous system or root system, or however you see it, created in your mind. We're all connecting together. And it's not just us, it's encompassing all the life of the planet. And what you're going to do is you're going to first set your intention. I'm going to set and I'm going to send from me to you, each and every one of you, living energy of light and healing. And we're going to take in a big breath, and then we're going to push out. Send it out and just relax. It's as if you're transmitting energy through a wired system. Mine has showed up as a beautiful, bright blue light, almost like lightning. It's moving off into all directions. And let it bathe you and cover you as I allow your energy to bathe and cover me. Imagine every cell, every nook and cranny of your being bathed in healing light and energy. Allowing yourself to receive, and then taking in a breath, charging up and whoosh, sending out. You're sending, and now you're relaxing and receiving. Wow, the colors are amazing. The ringing in my ears is so profound. Big, strong breath. Holding. Big blowout. Relax. And let's say a little prayer. All Father, great being of light, great spirit, we thank you for this day and this time together. We thank you for this beautiful family of souls that comes together in these live streams and in our groups and in our private sessions and in our group sessions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for each and every soul that blesses my path on this journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anaiki kuyaiki. Thank you, I love you. Urpichai sonkolai. A dove from my heart. Munai sanko, munai sanko, munai sanko. Love of the heart. Beautiful love of the heart. Beautiful. That was a beautiful little visualization technique. And a great prayer. What I want you to do as your work going forward is I want you to take some time tonight, tomorrow, the next day, every day for at least the next week. And I want you to just take some time. I want you to breathe a little, and I want you to envision who you want to be. And if you don't know who that is yet, that's totally okay. You begin by asking the question, who do I want to be? Right? You might not know the answer right away, so you just close your eyes. And the thing is you allow yourself to picture yourself as your greatest version. What is your most fit and healthy and happy and vibrant and abundant and successful? Whatever words come to you, what are beautiful words? What would you like to be? What feels good? Okay? And allow yourself just to take time to picture that person every day. And what I can tell you is this is how one manifests. It begins there. It begins with visualization, visualizing. But it's not just about that. It's through the visualizing, allow yourself to feel what it's like to be that person. It's almost like you're taking time every day to rehearse being that person. Now, these are very ancient techniques, but they're also things that are coming out more in modern science. They're ancient human technologies. But that's what manifestation is at the deepest level, is becoming a matching frequency of that you wish to attract. It's not that it's not possible or it's not here. It's allowing yourself to move out of the way, whatever's blocking you from bringing to you what is you already. Now, what I will say, what you want and what you need may not be in alignment, and this may take some time for you to figure out. What you really need to happen is you're going to want what you need, and that's why I always tell the Creator, I tell the universe, bring me whatever it is I need. I also know that this may mean it could be a deep challenge, like open heart surgery. With that brings a deep challenge, which I'm built for. It's part of my story here. I've chosen this before I've gotten here, and this is part of the universal design in which I become my greatest self. It's being in acceptance, and I think I mentioned this earlier, accepting what is. Faith says, haha, tropical retreat. The beat made me feel so strong. The breath made me feel so strong. Okay. Hey, what a cool and fun intro. I was dancing and loved the images too. Thanks. Mary made it today for me. I had some ideas. I fed the ideas and picked the music, and it's cool. Dude, I know we can merely seek perfection, but that's the perfect jam. Dude, I thought so too, to be honest. Hi, Amy. How are you? That was pretty cool. Nice to see you, Tony. Hi. Good to see you too. I saw the blue light. The light I brought forward was a neon green, then a pinkish purple. Someone had red light. It was amazing. Good. All forms of light show up. We are the rainbow tribe. I'm going to get ready to wrap up here. So if anybody has any questions or would like to add anything, I'm going to have a few sips of something I really like nowadays, and that's ginger beer. Um, I've tried all kinds of different brands. I'm trying to think of what brand this is. I can't remember. Mm. But it's pretty much like ginger ale on steroids. It's got lots of ginger in it. And if anyone's ever done any research on ginger, it's really quite healthy for you. It's not quite a soft drink. There's no high fructose corn syrup in it. It's really good though. Also at Trader Joe's, I've been getting some triple ginger brew, and I've been kind of saving the bottles. And then what I've been doing is I have different levels of water in them. And I'll sit here, and that's how I'll call the spirit. Sometimes I'll use a bell, opening up sacred space. Sometimes I'll use a rattle. But lately, the last few days, I've been using a bottle, calling to spirit. You can use anything you want. Instruments are great things. The spiritual energy that surrounds us actually loves that kind of loving attention. Whatever makes you feel good, that's what it comes down to. All of these people, thank you for this. I agree. Thank you all so much. Yes, Faith, I love how the song sounded like a tropical retreat too. Well, I'm going to play it one more time as I leave from here. I want to thank you all so much for being here. But before we go, what we're going to do is, Faith says, you can make your own ginger soda with those bottles. Well, I know a guy that's got a brewery, and that's the Sacred Vortex. That's down in Ohio City. My friend and brother on the path, David Kovach, he owns the place, and it's really nice. Before I go, I want to wish a beautiful happy birthday to my brother and great friend and wonderful teacher, Don Zane Kerfman of the Salkamunai Ayu. I love you so much, brother, and happy birthday. I also like to share loving condolences for a friend of mine's family. His name's Harry in Canada. He left his body today, and he was a great, great guy. And I love him so much, and I look forward to meeting him in the spiritual space. Also, I want to send any love and condolences and support to anybody who's going through anything and having a hard time, or if you lost somebody. I love you so much, and I'm always here for you. Reach out to me if you need help. I'm here to help you. I'm here to love you. I think that's everything I wanted to touch on. Last thing is visit my my link tree. There should be a link in the description of this video, I think, somewhere. If not, you can go right on my Facebook page. That's a good place to go. And that's where I'm operating out of now for Chronic Wellness, is Linktree. And in the links, there's a place for you to check out if you'd like to do a private session, a one-on-one session, which I completely recommend for you to try at least once. Hi, Queenie. Good to see you. And then also, if you can make a donation, I need financial help going through what I'm going through. It's going to be some time yet before I can work. I already haven't been able to work in about 7 weeks, so there's definitely some financial strain that is happening, but I have been lucky and fortunate enough through my community to receive some really beautiful and some really, really generous donations. I got a beautiful donation today, got a few of them. But one that really stands out to me is a friend of mine sent me $333 today, and I was like, wow, that's really great. But I got some great friends, I got some great people out there, and I love you all so much. And for those of you that help me, I love you so much. And if you can't help me financially, that's okay. Send your prayers, send your loving energy, send that energy out through that web. We can all help each other that way. Let's close our sacred space now. And what we do is we open up our arms big and wide, And what I'm doing is I'm calling to me all of my light and all of my energy. It's not that I'm still not sharing it with everyone. I'm just kind of toning it down, just kind of turning it down a little bit and bringing it back here to me. So that way my body can work optimally and your body can work optimally. And it's basically like closing the windows on your computer or your phone. And what you're going to do is you're going to take in a deep breath and you're going to take that energy and you're going to bring it over your head, condensing it into a big ball of light. And as you exhale, whoosh, bring it down through your head and your heart, through your belly, and all the way into your tailbone. Perfect. Perfect. I love you all so much. I want to thank you all so much for being with me here this evening. I look forward to seeing you all soon. I think what I'm going to do next is have some sort of like get together class via Zoom. So for those of you that are interested, I will be asking for a fee to do that, but it's also open if you don't have the finances. You're still invited. All you got to do is reach out to me. I'm here to help. I'm always here to help. I love you all so much. Blessings and love to you all, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Oh, okay. And now we're gonna play the song on the way out. I love you all so much. Bye bye.